guys, welcome to Young African Trip TV series. I'm super excited. As you already know, you can see the expression on my face because I am in the city of Lagos, to have another young entrepreneur on today's show, Young African Trip. And I'm excited again because this Young African Trip is such a wonderful personality. It's full of life, and he's been making me feel all welcome way before the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Michael Agor, the Ace car expert. Yes, permit me to use the word Ace car expert of 3D cars. On Instagram is actually 3D cars online, so you better tune in on your Instagram page right now to see 3D cars online. I'm super excited to have him. It's a dream come true to finally have him on today's show. How are you doing today, Michael?
I'm very well, man. I'm so excited to see you. Never to see you.
Michael.
To see a young, beautiful lady chasing a dream, trying to put Nigeria or Africa in the map, and trying to pave way for every entrepreneurs, because that's the hardest job title that, if you ask me, the hardest job in Africa, entrepreneurship, because our system hates entrepreneurs.
Of course, that's why I'm here today. I'm excited to have you here today. I need to tell you, Michael, popularly known as Godson.
Godson!
In Yoruba they say Omolo.
Omolo. They know that Omolo, you guys know that.
Thank you for coming on today's show. Now let's talk about you. Let's talk about how it all began for you. Please tell us.
It's crazy.
When did you start?
It's crazy. Like everyone knows, it all began from London. Everything started from London 10 years ago. Everything started from London. Like, big up to everyone that actually supported my dream. Because this is actually a dream come true, like what your dream is coming true. I actually bought a car. Like, that's how it started. It's not like I went to school or someone taught me. No, it's something that I just ran into. I bought a car and I didn't like it. I just want to just pimp it up a bit. Went online, did a research about a company that can do it right for me. I found Yanimize. Big up to Yanimize anyway. So I found Yanimize, I took the car there, and from there it's been history. And along the line, I met my mentor, my daddy, my everything, my icon, the biggest legend that I know of my time, Tuface and Idibia. And he said, bro, whatever you do right here in London, come to Africa. You're going to make a killing. And he said, bro, I got you. So when I came to Africa, this nigga really got me. So everything you're seeing right now is from him. So everything you're seeing right now is from Tuface. I give him the credit. So so he showed me the way. We said, this is Nigeria, this is how you do here, this is how you live here. He gave me good contacts, and the rest is history.
Thank you so much.
So I'm super excited and happy that I'm back home. So I moved back home, came to give back to my country. So it's about time me giving back to my country. I'm tired of adding values to the Western world. It's about time me bringing it back home. That's my biggest dream. My biggest dream is not to make money. Don't get me wrong, I will eventually make money. But it's not the goal. The primary goal to start 3D cars or anything I'm doing right now is not monetary. It's something that I have passion for, love for, giving back, employing people, making sure families are eating from what I'm eating from. Just like I'm a team player. So if it was a solo player, I will move back. I've moved back to Nigeria in 4 years now. I can tell you guys one thing. My 4 years in Nigeria is bigger than my 10 years that I spent in London. So please, there's so much back home, and we don't see it like that. We just feel like Western world. No, Africa is a virgin land. It's untapped. So please, you guys come back and invest here.
Nice, I love that. Well done.
So,
well done. Okay, now let's talk about the inception of Godson. Your name, and of course 3D Cars Online. Let's talk about how it all began for you. Okay.
Like, I've got 3 names. It's funny enough, I say, don't joke, like, don't laugh at because you're making me blush.
Okay.
I've got 3 names. And these 3 names actually kind of follow me.
Okay.
I've got Uyi.
Okay.
If you call me Uyi, I know you know me from bets.
Yes.
Like, I probably argue and do everything. Like, you know me, like, I'll be scared of you. And I've got Michael. That's my English name, biological English name. If you call me Michael, that's London. Anyone that say Michael, automatically my brain just fine-tuned to London. When you call me Godson, that's Lagos.
Bari Street.
So it's like the name follow me around. Michael London, Uyi Benin, Godson Lagos. There's a time when I started 3D cars, I had my downtime. Everyone had downtime. There's a time the only option I was to quit. The only option I had was to quit because the system was not encouraging me to get materials, to get all these things, and just me moving back from London to this system. Darling, it was like a setup to me. At one point, I'm like, my village will follow me. Because why would I leave this Obodo where I have everything, medicals, and I'm coming back here to where there's no road and no light, and I'm still doing this. By that time, I had this utter ego in me that said, my son, don't even try and give up.
Right.
Like nothing would come easy. Like your mom carried for 9 months. She could easily just give up in 3 months and say, you know what, let me go and abort this bastard. But she chose not to. With the pain. I'm not a woman, but I know it's painful to carry a child for 9 months. Like all these different appetite, food and all that shit. Yeah, she carried me and deal. So all of that kind of like helped me to nurture my mindset. Say, you know what, I'm not giving up. Ain't no way. And plus everyone keep coming back from London, move back after 1 or 2 years. They run back to London. And I didn't want to be that guy. I did not want to be that guy that actually came to Nigeria and I'm running back to London as a failure. No. I want to go back to London as a winner. When I come, everyone's like, oh bro, how did you do it? And that's what I get now. Even when I go back to London the last time, all my friends like, bro, how did you do it? How do you survive? I'm like, yeah bro, I did it because I had to.
Ain't no giving up on me.
No, don't even try. It's not an option. It's only one direction, and it is.
Yeah.
It's the goal is to win.
It's not that or nothing.
It's that or nothing. So
Yes,
there's no shortcut.
No
Like I
shortcut.
said, there's no shortcut to greatness.
Let's do the Lagos with no corner.
No corner to greatness.
Okay.
You must waka. You must crawl where you waka.
Yeah, thank you so much. So what inspired you in creating 3D cars?
Whoa! My car, that Range Rover.
Okay.
My Range Rover. That's what inspired me to 3D cars. Obviously, I was a car person. I love cars. I love my cars. Like regardless, I love cars. But what just triggered it was me going to fix my car, and I saw what my Greek friends were doing. I'm like, wow, this is innovating. And I was watching. I was a fan of Pimp My Ride, MTV. Like obviously, we all grew up. Yeah, we all grew up watching Pimp My Ride and shit. So I was a fan of it. And for the fact that I know there's nothing like this in Africa, because like Africa is a priority to me. Like everything I think about right now, everything is Africa. Oh, Africa. I'm like an African kid. I love Africa. So along the line, I knew that there was nothing like this in Africa. And I was like, yeah, I want to take this to Africa. I want the celebrity to live the life that actually suit them. Which you see, you can actually see celebrity right now, and they're looking not the part. They don't look the part. Like obviously, you see, a celebrity should, like the American celebrity, you see, the Jay-Z's, the PDD, they live flamboyant lifestyle, which is fake lifestyle. That's why it's a celebrity lifestyle. But we don't have that package for our celebrity yet. And I'll start with my friends buying cars from America, London, and bring it back. So they spend so much. I'm like, yeah, I can bring this back home. I can make life easy for them. So that's part of the reason why I had to send it. Like, you know what? I'm bringing this shit to Africa. I'm bringing this car custom to Africa. I'm bringing this old customization. I'm bringing this. And plus, the inferiority we have here was too much. They needed an authentic car guy that know what a car is about. And I was a perfect person that understand what car is about, not just because everyone's driving car. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, that's my take on that one. So I was able to break through.
Lovely. So let's talk about 3D cars again. What are the services rated by?
3D cars, everything. Full automobile, full interior, exterior, customization, servicing, alignment, wheel balancing. The only thing we don't do is engine.
Okay.
We don't do engine because obviously, like actually earlier on, we have issues here buying the parts, coming here. Nigerians would rather buy cheap stuff than to go for the expensive one because of that's how our mindset is. So yeah, I don't do mechanical, but I do anything else with those cars. Be exterior, anything. Just tell me, I can make your car fly.
I love that. I think that's when we'll come to your crazy.
Yeah.
I like that. So what in your opinion is the best in creating 3D cars services limited?
Say that again?
What's in your opinion is the best thing created? What's the best thing you've actually done for yourself creating
3D cars?
Yeah.
Wow, the best thing that I can say with 3D cars is actually seeing people working under me. And I see them as my family.
Lovely.
Like I see them every day. I come here. Like right now, 3D cars is like a family playground for me. Like I come here to just see my family's work and everyone's happy. Like I see families. I've touched lives with 3D cars. That alone is a blessing to me. Knowing the fact that with 3D cars, over 30 people actually getting paid. Families are getting food. So that's all I need, and that's all I'm into doing. I'm happy about it. So 3D cars is like as a playground. So if you want to make money, come to 3D cars. I will give you a job. You'll be fine.
I love that. So this is like an open call to everybody.
Okay, just come. Me, I know they do also. Just come and work and make your money and go back home.
I think I just got inspired by that. Well done. Okay, when we come back, we'll ask him what is his company's approach to training and development. You want to know that? Touch the dial. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Trip Africa. Imagine more.
Welcome back. This is still Young African Trip, and I'm still with Lee. I'm still with Godson. I'm still with Michael Aga. Just call him any word. Now I need to ask you.
Yeah, bring it on.
What is your company? You talk about having people work under you, but you call them family.
I call them family.
Okay, so what is your company's approach? What is your approach to training and developing them?
I'm very welcome. I'm welcoming people to come and learn for free.
Okay, so you would advise that. How do you do it? Let's know how the
You can actually reach out to me.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I do. Obviously, like I don't do interviews.
Yeah.
I don't do interviews. I don't say come let me interview you. No, it's our discretion. When I see you, I'm like, yeah, I can tell if you're serious or work or not. So what I do is I tell parents to say, you know what, you can send your kids down here to come and learn how to work for free. Don't pay me.
I love that.
Like I want to die for something really, really great. Like I want to, like when I'm going, my granddad said, "Good name is better than riches." It's not that I actually know the meaning of that word. I want to go and say, oh yeah, that's the guy that actually owns 3D cars. That's the guy that owns Tube. That's the guy that owns 3D world. That's the guy that actually, like even when I'm gone, my company remains and stays to the world end. That's my goal in life. I want to be the brand that will stay alive while I'm dead. Like this is actually the most serious part of my life. Like for real, it got the interview part of it. Like I want to die for a cause. That's why I see Jay-Z as my biggest mentor, role model ever. When I listened to that interview, it killed me. He said, just ask me, 3 to 5 days, I'll tell you every single positive that I did in my life. Ignore what I did for my daughters or my wife, but I'll tell you what I did for strangers. Scholarship, schools, prisons, just tell me. So that's what I want to be known for. Like obviously right now I've got 2 adopted kids that I pay school fees for. I met them randomly on this road.
Okay, now I need to ask you, you've done well for yourself and I love that, and I need to ask you, what is the company's culture?
Giving back, period. Very straight answer, giving back. So 3D cars is about greatness, it's about positive movement, it's about giving back. Why I'm giving back. Yeah, don't get it twisted, my account is piling up, you know, they say give us the lack, so
I get you, we'll talk about that
so don't get it twisted.
Oh, lovely. I'm enjoying myself on today's show. It's really amazing to know that someone like him have actually inspired a lot of people. I mean, a young entrepreneur doing many things for people, doing wonders for himself and of course for his family. I mean, that's what everybody calls them,
yeah.
But he called them family.
They're my family, man.
Okay, now let's talk about some challenges you're facing and you've faced, and how have you been able to cope, and how have you been able to cope with them? I don't know if you understand.
Okay, the challenge I'm facing in this country, like I said to her earlier for this interview, is actually the country. The country does not help entrepreneurs. From the lighting system, which I understand it. It's not like I understand it, and I hate people complain about these things. So for you to complain, why don't you just amend it? Try your way, try and fine-tune your way to go past that setback. Like, we already know Nigerians not helping the youths. We already know that.
Of course we know.
We already know. So I don't want you to use that as a yardstick to say, no, because the country is not helping me, I'm not going to help myself. No. I understand that people might say, oh yeah, because you have maybe 1 or 2 investors, because you have money. Well, I didn't start this big. I started so small, you have no idea. Like one garage space, that's how I started. If I actually got where I am today. So yeah, there's so many setbacks in this country. The roads, the lights, the customers.
I get you.
The customers are my biggest problem. I can tell you that. The customers, the way they see me, or the way they talk to me, or the way they address me, is actually unprofessional. That's the truth. They come here with the old arrogant way, because they're paying you money, think you're a slave. That's one thing. That's one biggest problem that I face in this country. The customers, the approach towards entrepreneurs are not good. So the customers and the government are my biggest challenge when I started this business. Because when it comes to tax, I wasn't told. Just like if you open a business in, let's say, in London, they'll tell you from the A to Z the things you're going to pay for. Why you're opening this business? You already know what you're paying for. But in Nigeria, you don't even know. Why? Even I'm being serious. Why having this interview? Someone can just randomly come and say, "Why are you having an interview in this ground? You've not paid for the land." That's Nigeria for you. Okay, can I speak to your boss? Yeah, my boss does not talk to anybody. You either pay 500,000 or we'll lock it up. Excuse me. If there is system, so that's why I love business is fold up. But for me, I'm not gonna fold up.
Totally wrong. I love that. I love the fact that you actually pointed out some challenges you face to Nigeria as a whole, the country, and all that. Now, let me talk about yourself now. As you look back based on people in different, same thing you are, what makes you different?
I'm different because of my upbringing. My upbringing was very, very important. My granddad taught me a lot of things when I was growing up. Or like, I had to be independent, not to be greedy. Don't follow this trend, set your own trend. So there's so many things I learned when I was growing up that I didn't really know would help me. So right now when I think about those advices, it kind of like opened my mind and like, wow, my granddad actually saw the future, but I didn't know. So that's how I'm. And secondly, I'm exposed. I've seen life on the other side of the world, London, and back to Nigeria. So I understand better both worlds.
What makes 3D cars different from every other competitor?
Quality. I don't have a competitor. I say that in anything I do because why people don't do it? I don't follow money.
Quality service.
Yeah, my quality comes first. I don't mind if I do one car in a month, but I'll do it right. I will not let peer pressure chase me to start doing wrong jobs. Or because I want money, I want quick money, I'll just take, I'm like, oh, bring it, I'm gonna do it for you. No, I don't. I take my time. I pay attention to finishing, detailing, and quality. I don't do cheap work.
Finally, this call is finished. Well, but the show is still on. Guys, we'll be back, and when we're back, we'll need to ask him what he actually feels about the word entrepreneur. What is his own definition of entrepreneur? Until then, I'll be back.
Trip Africa. Imagine more.
Welcome back. This is still Young African Trip TV series, and if you're just joining us, well, you missed a lot, but the last session can actually be very, very important to you, so you better just stay focused, listen well. I am still with Lee.
Hey!
Your
skin look good. Wow, your skin look good.
Thank you everybody, thank you online people.
Maybe she's a girl, you're a girl. Maybe you're telling a girl that her skin look good.
Thank you everyone for staying online. This is really amazing to have you people, like this is like a live interview with you guys, and I hope you getting inspired by him. Now, what's your own definition of entrepreneur? Because for me, entrepreneur is all about innovation. It's about doing what you love doing best, consistency and all that. So what's your own definition of entrepreneur?
Creativity, next technology.
AI.
I'm being serious.
Okay.
I tell people, you see, there's a time in our life where technology was the main goal. Like everyone say tech. No. Tech time is over. Next creativity time. That's entrepreneurship.
That's what you feel.
That's why I feel, because creativity is the next thing. It's the next, darling. You have no idea what you can actually get from creating stuff that no one ever done.
Okay, lovely. I love that. Well, creativity said it all, and I hope most of you agree with that word. Now, I need to ask you, you've gone through some low points.
Yes.
In the past, you spent 10 years abroad before, and you've been here for 4 years now as the CEO of 3D Cards. Now, I would need to ask you, what are your low points? How have you been able to cope with them? Because a lot of people do not appreciate how bad they've really become in their low points, and they tend to give up and all that. But really be assuring that you've gone through some low points, and you're still here sitting beside me, all brilliant and all that. So tell me, let's talk about your low points.
My low points will be personal to me. Actually, really personal.
Okay.
Like really personal. Like at the end of the day, I'll just share with you guys.
Please do.
My low point is when I was in London. It's never everyone says, you were in London, get low point. Yeah, I was in London. My low point was when I was in London for 5 years illegally. No papers, no work, no nothing. And I can't come back home as a failure. I already left Nigeria because at the end of the day, my story is a bit crazy. I'm the prodigal son to my family. I don't even make it out sense. Like, I'm actually the prodigal son. Like, I went to London out of my own will. Not my mom's will or my parents' will. So when I was there, each time I actually go through this difficult time when there's no papers, there's no work, where if you have to work, you have to use someone's passport, all of that, police is coming, you're running.
I get you.
So it's just like, I didn't have a life for 5 years in London.
You were restricted to
I was
London.
crying every time. When I called my mom was like, my son, I didn't send you to London. You took yourself there. I always advise people, say, you think there's life for overseas? There's no life overseas. Let's come to reality. There's no life there. There's no life that suits a black man there. The life there for white people, not for black people. So the earlier we know there's a better, I'm a living witness. I went through the system. I understood the system. I stayed there even when things were bad. And I came back as a winner. I understand, like, not everyone can be this strong. What if my enemy got arrested by police and they repatriate me back to Nigeria? Or get deported? What will happen? Let's see Nigerians in Italy, they're suffering. I'm not lying. These guys are actually suffering. So they're actually suffering, but we don't see that part. They don't show you that part. So when they come here, they come with their fake cars and fake 1 year for 2 weeks, and they're going back to they're doing toilet jobs. Like, my first ever job I did was a toilet boy. If I weigh the options, I want to die here. I want to be known as a king where they respect me. I'm a king in Africa. I'm a slave in the white man's world. So my slaving time is over. That's why I moved back home.
I had a very, very, very interesting episode from you. Now I need to ask you 2 more questions actually. One is, what inspires you to do more? To keep going?
The hardship in this country. No, true.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not lying. The hardship inspired me more. People say I'm mad, but I like it. The poverty in this country inspired me to do more. I'm being very serious. That's the gospel truth. The poverty, the hardship inspired me to do more. Because the more I do, the more I eradicate the hardship and the poverty. That's my goal in life.
You know, it's very amazing that the only thing that should piss you off, that should actually turn you off from doing more, is actually what inspires him to do more. With his hardship and, you know, he said poverty.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, finally on today's show, I need to ask you, what's your advice for younger people who look up to you?
The younger people, my prayer is for you guys to stop this internet world. So yeah, so darling, you guys don't give up, man. The youth, ignore the internet world, man. Work hard.
Keep grinding.
Bro, you have no idea. My friend just sold his Off-White. He's a Ghana boy. He just sold the clothing brand for $576 million. Off-White. He started 3 years ago.
Sold it out.
He sold it to $576 million to Farfetch.
Oh my.
And he still owns 10% of the company till he died. And he still has the sole right creative director to the company. Now he works with Louis Vuitton. He's a Ghana boy, Ablo. He's from Ghana. So what are you going to make from that legit lifestyle? You can't even believe it. You'll be so happy doing it. You're motivating people. You're creating job opportunities. Like, there's so much you're doing that you're happy about. You'll be so proud. You turn to bragado. Anyway, I do say, I got the craze. I mean, make them now. Not my company work for it, don't take freedom. So they think, but when you're chasing the internet lifestyle, you're only just buying Rolls Royce and wearing design. That's all. Nothing else you get from me. If you don't motivate people, you motivate the hooligans, the touts. You're not motivating the leader of tomorrow. Don't forget that too. So please, let's arrange our country by ourselves.
Beautiful.
Like Trump Africa. Let's be like Trump.
Thank you guys for staying tuned on today's episode of Young African Trep TV series. I was excited. I had a swell time talking with the CEO 3D Cars. It was really exciting to having to distill a lot from him. Okay guys, so to follow us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe at Trep Africa, on Instagram at Trep Africa, Facebook and Twitter of course at Trep Africa. Until I see you next time, I remain your young and imaginative TV host Modella. Take care.
Trep Africa. Imagine more.